Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the thrilling life and career of one of the most legendary figures in professional wrestling history. Get ready to be amazed as we explore the story of the one and only Shawn Michaels, also known as the Heartbreak Kid. If you're a fan of jaw-dropping matches, iconic moments, and a career that has defined an era, you won't want to miss this. Michael Shawn Hickenbottom, born on July 22, 1965, and known worldwide by his electrifying ring name, Shawn Michaels, is an iconic American retired professional wrestler. He's now a vital part of WWE, serving as the Senior Vice President of Talent Development Creative, where he masterminds the creative direction of the NXT brand, WWE's powerhouse of emerging talent. Renowned as one of the greatest wrestlers to ever grace the ring, Shawn Michaels is celebrated by fans as the Heartbreak Kid HBK, the Showstopper, and Mr. WrestleMania. His legendary career kicked off in WWE, then WWF, in 1988, where he dazzled audiences until his initial retirement in 1998. After a brief hiatus, he returned to deliver more show-stealing performances from 2002 until his ceremonial retirement in 2010, with a one-time comeback match in 2018. Shawn's expertise wasn't confined to the ring. In 2016, he began shaping future stars at the WWE Performance Center and later took on a pivotal role as a producer for NXT in 2018, eventually becoming the creative force behind the brand. From 1989 to 2018, Shawn Michaels was a headliner at WWE pay-per-view events, stealing the show 5 times at the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania 12, 14, XX, 23, and 26. He co-founded and led the revolutionary faction, D-Generation X, and also made waves in the American Wrestling Association, AWA, as part of the Midnight Rockers with Marty Jannetty, clinching the AWA World Tag Team Championship twice. His solo career took off when he captured the Intercontinental Championship and later the WWF Championship 3 times, along with WWE's World Heavyweight Championship once. Shawn is a 2-time Royal Rumble winner, the first ever Grand Slam champion, and the 4th Triple Crown champion in WWE history. His unmatched legacy earned him 2 inductions into the WWE Hall of Fame, first as a singles competitor in 2011, and then as part of D-Generation X in 2019. Shawn Michaels is celebrated for his epic encounters, having won Pro Wrestling Illustrated's Match of the Year a record 11 times. WWE even hailed his 2007 match against John Cena as the best ever on Raw. He's a pioneer, having participated in the first ever Hell in a Cell, Ladder, Iron Man, and Elimination Chamber matches, forever etching his name in the annals of wrestling history. So, buckle up and join us as we take a closer look at the unparalleled career of Shawn Michaels, a true titan of the squared circle. He has a net worth of approximately $10 million earned from professional wrestling profession. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more incredible wrestling stories. Wrestling career. Shawn Michaels' WWE Champion origins in San Antonio. Despite not being born in San Antonio, WWE Hall of Famer Shawn Michaels' relationship with the city is pretty strong and special. It was here at the age of 12 that Michaels committed to his dream of becoming a professional wrestler. Thanks to his relationship with another Texas star, the Mexican-born Jose Lothario, who gained a massive following in the Lone Star State during his days as a wrestler, Michaels first got his start in the business that made him a household name for fans across the world. As a teenager, Michaels was connected with Lothario, a former luchador who would go on to make him into a superstar. Lothario agreed to train Michaels, who was described as cocky in his youth. Michaels, whose real name is Michael Shawn Hickenbottom, was just out of high school. He was a linebacker at Randolph, when Lothario took him under his wing in 1983. Following his career as a wrestler, Lothario put his all into training Michaels, leading the young star to go professional the following year. Some believe that Lothario made Michaels into the star he became thanks to his signature moves. Over the years, Michaels leaned into the villain persona and became known as the Heartbreak Kid or HBK for short to wrestling fans. With Lothario in his corner, Michaels won the 1996 WWF Championship, the same year Lothario became his manager, at WrestleMania XII when he won in sudden death overtime. Lothario managed Michaels on and off through 1999, before the two split in matters inside the ring. Michaels and Lothario's time together as mentor and mentee was well spent. In Lothario's years as manager, Michaels says in his memoir that Lothario always looked out for him and was a very encouraging. Though injuries led to Michaels stepping out of the ring from 1998 to 2002, he competed for another 8 years in the ring and retired for good in 2010. Michaels was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame the following year. The two worked together again to start a wrestling school and promotion here in San Antonio, but had a falling out. Still, Lothario has remained a legend for folks in Texas, where he won several titles, as well as throughout Latin America. He has been remembered for his own time within the ring and not just as Michaels' trainer. Though he went on a 500-something losing streak in his time in the National Wrestling Alliance, Lothario proved that he was a star with multiple tag team titles. The Mexican star passed away in 2018 at the age of 83. As for Michaels, the former wrestling star and living icon actually lives in San Antonio with his wife and children today. Personal life. Hickenbottom's first marriage, to Teresa Wood, soon ended in an amicably settled divorce. He married Rebecca Kersey, a former WCW Nitro girl known as Whisper, at the Graceland Wedding Chapel in Las Vegas on March 31, 1999. Only the couple and an Elvis impersonator were present. They have a son named Cameron Cade, born January 15, 2000, and a daughter named Cheyenne, born August 19, 2004. In 1996, Hickenbottom posed for a non-nude layout in Playgirl magazine. Only after he posed did he discover Playgirl has a mostly homosexual readership, for which some of his fellow wrestlers teased him. Hickenbottom is ambidextrous, using his left hand for writing and his right hand for drawing. As a wrestler, he typically kicked with his right leg when performing his finishing move, but used either arm for his signature elbow drop. He had trouble differentiating between right and left, which affected his football games as a child. In 1987, Hickenbottom developed a pattern of a heavy substance abuse, which eventually alienated some of his closest friends, and may have explained his reputation for being difficult to work with during the 1990s. He contemplated suicide in the late 1980s, and suggested that psychological intervention was probably sorely needed by the late 1990s. His wife Rebecca observed, there was something in him that he despised, and he was self-destructing. He abandoned his drink and drugs lifestyle out of fear that he would negatively influence his young son. Hickenbottom became a born-again Christian on April 24, 2002. He was raised a Catholic, but became a non-denominational Christian because of his wife. His later ring attire often incorporated cross symbols, and he made a praying gesture on his knees during ring entrances. He was in the audience for a televised service of John Hagee's Cornerstone Church in his hometown of San Antonio, where he is also a Bible teacher. In 2008, he appeared on a Trinity Broadcasting Network program with fellow wrestler Sting. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe to this channel for more news on American celebrities.